I'm not high, I just look like this. Also, I lied, my name's Franz, not Franz. Felt weird. People like to call me a triple threat. They like to say that I'm a threat to my friends, my family, and myself. No, they don't like to say that. They do say it anyway. I did think for a while that I was an actual triple threat because that's the lie that you have to tell people to be a theater major. I did stop being a theater major though. I quit being a theater major. I switched my major, and I changed because I didn't really like the stories that people would tell about it when they'd come back to school. If I wanted to hear a story about someone packing it all up and going to New York and getting rejected by everybody for 5 years and coming crawling back home, I'd ask my dad what he did when he left my mom. It's my parents don't like when I make jokes about their divorce because they, think that they're not divorced. It's okay. I think that everyone's parents are kind of divorced. If you don't think your parents are kind of divorced, ask your dad when he's alone. That one hit I think that one hit a little too close to home, or too close to both homes. But I did live at home with my parents for a while, because that's what you do when you're unemployed, and also a child. But I moved out, so I moved all the way from San Diego, California to DC, and I chose to come to DC because DC is just far enough. But I moved out here middle of COVID, and even worse it was when we took it seriously. So
when we took it seriously.
I didn't know how to meet people at first when I first came here. I only knew one person, and I hope that we can all put together why I couldn't hang out with my 85-year-old granddad. It's because I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't be responsible for giving him a deadly virus until I made sure it was in the will.
We love a king that thinks ahead.
Well, I had to get used to living alone and everything, And one thing that I learned was you have to have a routine. A routine, something you do every day, because I didn't have one. And I used to have one. I had one in college. Back in college, my routine used to be I'd wake up, hopefully, and I would go downstairs, and I'd make a bagel, I'd brush my teeth, then I'd go to class, then I'd, masturbate, then I'd come home from class. But I'm out of college now, I work from home, it's great, I love working from home. They gave me a computer, I don't really have to talk to people, my routine doesn't give me probation. It's great.
One more joke, bro.
Okay, can I do one more? Okay. But I love working from home. The one problem with working from home that I fucking hate is so when you're working from home, if you're going 5 minutes without working, it sends a message to your boss. Your boss can see that you just fucking really want to be fired. So that's not bad most of the time. I can wiggle my mouse. Do you know how hard it is to masturbate with the timer on?